Yeah, we're going to front load this class real heavily. So the idea of front loading is that we can really just establish our norms at the beginning, and then everything just runs smoother. I don't have to always ask you to do certain things or remind you of certain behaviors that we expect. So I'm going to kind of tear through a bunch of these. These are all like pretty applicable to most classes, and stop me the moment you have a question. Okay? By the way, if you disagree with one of these norms, hey, stop me in the middle. There you go. So norms, then followed by expectations. Norms are the way we interact, and expectations are the things we do. First, I'm here for you. Let me be of assistance. You need something? I am here for you. Number two, this is an inclusive class. As you saw by the exercise we just did regarding cultural heritage, everyone's welcome here. Language counts, so be aware. Number three, cell phones in the holder. That's going to happen shortly. I keep pointing over there. That's where the holder will be. Arrive on time. Stay to the end bell, not 1 second earlier. Stay in class always. Please reduce your exits for water. We do have cold water in the refrigerator, and you can use one of the glasses or cups from the cabinet. Bathroom visits, of course, you need to tell me where you're going. And I do ask that you use the bathroom closest. And I happen to know that the bathrooms right around here are the nicest in the school. So please use the close one. Please don't abuse that. Some of you may count yourself as being roamers. You just can't take it anymore and you got to roam. Tell me, and the answer will be yes. I just need to know where you are. Let's see. I will always give you notice I'm about to start class. Pay attention to this notice, kind of wind up your conversations right away. Classes always begin with me saying good morning or good afternoon. You will respond, as we did today, with good morning or good afternoon. After I give instructions, or after I give a chef's demonstration in the other room, get going quickly. It's that transition time that's really hard. We'll be watching certain videos this year. Beware of some of these videos without intention might have a random swear word. If that stresses you out, please tell me. You can stay out for the video. I know that some of them, Chef Ramsay can, pretty much swear up at any moment here. By the way, if you do have your phones on right now, please close your phone down. So if you're looking at your lap, I know you're on your phone. So if you have a gripe, if you have a beef, come to me. Like, Chef, I hate the way you rub your hair, or Chef, you always start class on time, or Chef, I disagree with this behavior. Come to me, I will fix it. Generally, if a student comes to a teacher with a gripe, they're almost always right. Honestly, it's true. Sometimes we don't know what we do, but we're almost always right. If you have an upcoming test or something, tell me. You need to study in here, we'll let you get a day of quick studying in. So let me know, and I will always say this to you. You look a little ill, and the answer is, yes, I feel a little ill. And I will say, why don't you go in the other room and study a little bit? You must be in that class cooking unless you feel a little ill. In that case, you may come out here and study. You are allowed to call friends down when you got food, which means you got to get your phone out of the wall bin. I love it when people come down. You can ring them on the phone, text them, whatever you want. No horseplay. Very dangerous kitchen. I think that's pretty obvious, but I want to really officially say that again. This is amazing, y'all. When the chef is talking, keep your side comments to a minimum. Ask me questions. Ask me a million questions. Ask me to come over and check your sauce. Ask me to come over and help you scramble an egg. Ask me if your cake batter is fluffy enough. Ask me, ask me, ask me. I know the answer to almost every question. By the way, if I don't know the answer, I don't make up a fake answer. I will immediately tell you I don't know the answer. Let's see, so moving on to kind of behavior and expectations, although the connections are pretty similar. There's a box in the fridge labeled chef's box. Keep your paws out of that, please. That's my box. However, you are allowed to bring your own ingredients in. You can even make your own box that will live in the refrigerator that has your name. So if you want to store 12-pack of, some sort of beverage, please do. If you want to bring in food for cooking, please do. Please, I love that. Clean as you go. I can't stress this enough. When you've got 6 vegetables, you would maybe take the skins off, the tips and tails off, get them ready to prep, and then prep them. So, like this, if you have carrots and onions on the table, chop the tails off the onions, peel the onion, put it on the side. Oh, there's the carrots. Peel them, cut the ends off. Now get rid of your carrot and onion scraps, so you have a clean cutting board ready to produce with only your cleaned items. That's what I mean. And cleaning as you go not only involves food, it also involves your counters dirty, keep it clean. Clean counters, clean dishes, and clean your food as you go. Beginning of the class, spray your counters, spray your tables, wipe in some sort of straight up and down or horizontal fashion, get the perimeter. We do that at the end of the class. Oh, here's completely different. Taste your food. Like when you're making a scrambled egg or a fried egg, you can see it. But if you're making it, it's not a bad idea to taste it. We've got tasting spoons. You also have regular spoons. They're less gross than a tasting spoon. Always taste for salt and pepper here. You make mistakes, you're allowed to make as many mistakes all semester. You can burn anything in this class. I will never get stressed. You can accidentally break a plate or bowl. No worries. But I ask you don't pick up broken glass without a little supervision. I will ask you to do small tasks constantly. Small tasks usually involve getting something for me or washing something for me. And it just happens that I ask the kid closest to me. So don't get peeved. This happened to be walking by at the wrong time. However, if I've asked you to do 3 things in a row saying, hey chef, remember I just cleaned that spaghetti pot, could you get someone else to do it? The answer is yes. So fair is fair. Keep me in the loop. Let me know if you feel like you're getting treated unfairly, and I will consider it and probably agree with you. The red apron does dishes. There's always a red apron on in the kitchen, but the other kids help the red apron. A repeat. Spray at the beginning, spray at the end. Sometimes I will ask you to set the kitchen for the next class. I may say, okay, the next class has exactly the same lesson as you. Please bring out your foodstuffs. Please bring out your materials. So you will have cleaned the kitchen, you will have wiped your counters, and at that point, you can bring out the foodstuffs and the materials. When you move with a knife, make sure the tip is down. Put your knives in facing the same direction. Hey, participate with the group. Be a leader. What does that mean? It means perhaps, that's a good, very specific example. If you are really good at cutting potatoes, and I'm asking you to cut potatoes, your tendency might be like, hey, I'm really good at this, let me do this. That's a moment to lead. You can help the student who's not good at cutting potatoes do it. Not to say you couldn't cut the potatoes, but that's when you can help your neighbor. Clean up more dishes than you make, that is not an empty request. Please, if you're making like dishes all day long, help your red dishwasher. By the way, the red apron can cook too, but the red apron's in charge. But please, if you're making one dirty bowl after another, get in there, wash it out. Clean as you go. Assist your red apron. Some kitchens just get it right, and boy, it's so much easier. If you're done or idle, you can always make the chef happy saying, what can I do for you, chef? And sometimes I will have a little job for you to do. It might be like, hey, put away all that salt for me, or would you go arrange the salt and peppers? Help fold laundry. There will be a lot of laundry on the tables. I say, this might be the last thing, no, turn off your burners at the end of the day. I'll say it like Yoda at the end. Burners turned off at the end of the day. I don't know how Yoda speaks. Wash your hands. A lot, we'll talk about it more. Be kind if the chef asks you to wash your hands. If you rub your eyes or your nose or cough, I'm going to say, hey, would you kindly wash your hands again? By the way, rubbing your eyes is pretty much just as bad as rubbing your nose. So heads up, I will ask you. Get going as soon as class starts. Like when I say go, move forward, get with your group, make a plan, get going. We're going to cook a lot here. Block days are really easy. It's the not block days that you have to really be clever and go quickly. All right, here's one that's awkward, and you will lose this awkwardness. When you're moving with a hot item in your hands, usually a pan, announce constantly the following: hot stuff, hot stuff, hot stuff. So you'll be walking with a pan across the room, and you're expected, actually demanded, you must say the phrase hot stuff as you walk the whole way. It's a little awkward. People's like, oh, they're hot stuff. You know what? You could say hot things or coming with hot, 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 hot. But you need to announce hot stuff as you proceed throughout the room, especially as you get close. Here's the weird one though. When someone comes up upon you saying hot stuff, don't freak out and move. Stand there, be calm, be cool. You can slowly move out of their way, but let them move around you. Limit your time in the storeroom. You can go in the storeroom, but I don't want y'all to be hiding in there. Oh, here's the last one that a chef needs. Sometimes there's a kitchen that has 2 kids or someone absent. The chef may say, hey, would you wash these dishes for the green kitchen? The answer is yes, chef. You could be a little pissed at me, it's okay, but it's one big team. Let's go back to, I think, the things that I think are most important is be kind, be respectful, accept that I may ask you to do additional jobs. If I make a mistake, tell me. If I say something that's rude, say, dude, that made me feel uncomfortable. And I'll say, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that, sorry. I answer several hundred questions a day, so I can get one a little off. So let me know, and I will immediately apologize and make it right. I'm really loving this class so far. This is going to be a really good class. Thank you. That's what we got today. We're going to stay to the end of the bell. Thanks for your patience, and appreciate it. We will see you on Friday. So wait for the bell, y'all. All right, cool. So good to see you.